Well, good afternoon. Daily Stoic with your host, Jeffrey. We out here in McCabe. I came downtown to print some flyers. I am holding a luncheon, all hands on deck, in collaboration with I Am Somebody, Sons of Scripture, and Love on Hamilton are holding a brunch for buttons at 541 Eatery, which is at 541 Barton Street. It's a pay-it-forward restaurant. They use a button system. You can go in, purchase a meal. You can purchase buttons to put in the jar. That button then turns into a meal or a hot drink for somebody. So yeah, we're going to hit there. April 26th. I just want to print out some flyers. April 26th, 2025, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. It's just a fundraising drive. I'm going to go sit. We're going to have a table. Me and the people that are coming with me, we're going to sit, have breakfast, collect some money to fill up jars of buttons. I absolutely love 541 Eatery. I think it's a great way to show that we can do amazing things to help people, and it only takes a little bit of effort. So I've had this idea for a while. As I went back to work in September, I was unable to really stay connected to the outreach programs like I wanted to. I wanted to do peer support for a living. Just wasn't in the cards financially. So I went back to work, and since then, I join Love on Hamilton when I can, but it's not that often. I wanted to do all hands on deck. Started as I was going to do that. That was going to be big time, like outreach, help, running sober programs, whatever. I had a billion ideas for all hands on deck. So this is our first event in quite some time, and I'm really lucky to have the people beside me that I do. I don't think it'd be possible without them. I wouldn't have this type of reach without them. So Sons of Scripture, Love on Hamilton, I Am Somebody. That's Jen, that's Mike, that's Daniel, and all the people from Love on Hamilton. I love all you guys. And I appreciate you guys letting me use you, I appreciate you guys helping me, but it really is, it's really going to boost up my efforts. Big shout out to my friend Jay Peacock, Lion Stipley Club from Stony Creek. They're involved. They will be there. So yeah, it's starting to catch on. I came down, printed some flyers. I went and handed some to the mayor's office. We're going to try to get the word out big time. So as always, reading the Daily Stoic. I don't know what would be a good shot. Maybe out of the sun. If you're new to my journey, I spent a lot of time here at City Hall last year at a protest encampment / outdoor service hub. Shout out to Angela Voss. She's the first person I met here, Jordan's mom, Jordan's life. What an amazing person, strong, very independent outreach. I love you, Angela. You really did open all the doors for me in this aspect. I don't know, it's super windy. I don't think that's gonna work. My apologies for the production. Maybe I'll be here out of the wind a little bit more. So as always, anyways, shout out to Angela, shout out to all my outreach people. But the mission continues, the Daily Stoic. As always, reading the Daily Stoic, 366 meditations on wisdom, perseverance, and the art of living by Ryan Holiday and Stephen Hasselman. Like I say every single time, if you don't know what Stoicism is, jump out of here, go Google it. Ancient philosophy, started by Sino. It's stood the test of time. And it is my favorite philosophy. Is something that I am learning and practicing every day. By practicing every day, I do these readings. I do think about it. I am part of a, whoa, we're almost gonna lose the phone there, bruh. It's windy here today all of a sudden. This is gonna be sketchy. Maybe I'll have to hold you between my legs. Anyways, so yeah, I lost my train of thought. Ancient philosophy, so practice it every day. Ryan Holiday, if you go YouTube, you'll find Ryan Holiday. They have a daily email list. So I'm on the Daily Stoic and the Daily Dad. So they send me an email every day. I try to read through it when I can. A meditation, just kind of like we're reading today. The Daily Dad one is directed at fathers, how to be stoic in your fatherhood. Absolutely love it. And I think about it and try to work on it every day. And that's the kind of thing it requires, because it's not something that you can just learn and then you have it. Something you need to think about, something you need to practice and then put into practice in the world, right? I'm not perfect. I'm not the perfect Stoic, but I try. So today is April 3rd. Deceived and divided. Circumstances are what deceive us. You must be discerning. You must be discerning in them. We embrace evil before good. We desire the opposite of what we once desired. Our prayers are at war with our prayers. Our plans with our plans. Seneca, Moral Letters 45.6. A woman says she wants to meet a nice guy and get married, yet she spends all her time around jerks. Sound familiar, ladies? A man says that he wishes he could find a great job, but he hasn't actually bothered looking. Business executives try to pursue two different strategies at the same time, straddling it's called, and they are shocked when they succeed at neither. All of these people, just as is often true for us too, are deceived and divided. One hand is working against the other. As Martin Luther King Jr. once put it, there is something of a civil war going on within all of our lives. A war inside each individual between the good parts of their soul and the bad. The Stoics say that war is usually a result of conflicting desires, our screwed up judgments or biased thoughts. We don't stop and ask, okay, what do I really want? What am I actually after here? If we did, we'd notice the contradictory, inconsistent wishes that we have, and then we'd stop working against ourselves. That's true. I tend to go a billion different ways at once, and then I don't really get anything that I want, and I feel like I got too much up in the air. I also feel like I could do a lot more than I do, and I want to do them all. But that also made me think of my personal experience with relationships in the last few years. I'm lonely. I would love to meet someone and begin a relationship, but I'm not ready, A, and B, I don't really want that. I'm lonely, I want it, and then when I meet somebody, I'm like, I don't want this. And it's really just kind of leading people on into the wrong direction if I lean one way and then lean the other. So I could relate to that. And what it is for me, I'm not going to get into my romantic relationship stuff, but it's just, I'm not ready. I'm lonely and I'm, not bored, but in the first time in my life, I'm actually enjoying being single, and I'm not ready to change that yet. So if I do start to talk to somebody and then they're interested, I'm like, oh, by the way, no. I'm up front with it. It's not like I'm lying and hiding and getting into these like months of, courtship and then bailing. But that's just where I'm at. And that's a conflicting war in my head. I should know that I don't want this, and I maybe shouldn't even look for it at all. Right? But then in my business / outreach life, I want to do a billion things. Music, I want to do it all. And I'm conflicted sometimes of which way to go, and then I get nothing done. That is great advice from the Stoics. Love, hope, faith. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Peace.